this going. Oh, that's really far away. We'll get this going. Hi everybody, it's Nancy. Hope you're having a really good day. If it says was live above my head, that means you're catching the replay. Just type hashtag replay in the comments below and that way I can welcome you. Keyword today is launch. So type the word launch and check your messages. That will get you a message from my page with the Christmas launch information. Just head on over and peruse, you guys. Today at 9 a.m. Mountain Time was the Christmas launch. I hope you guys have been able to take a part of that. Take part in that. How about that? That's probably a little better. Welcome all my friends from Craft Round the Clock. Yes, it is September 9th. But as crafters, we got to get, we have to have time to order our Christmas supplies. We've got to have time to make our Christmas items. So that is why our Christmas items come out in September. But of course, we can still do some fall crafting until about the end of September. And then we're deep into Christmas, right? So when you get here, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me see if we are in the right place and doing all the things. I am just painting this board in Ivy, which is one of our En Vogue colors for the fall season. And that is still going. Looks like I got my comments going. Hi, Anita. That's okay, Anita. No problem. Hi, Deb. Donna Schiller, I'm starting to feel better. I'm almost 100%. Thank you for asking. Hi, Janet and Dawn and Kathleen. Thank you, Tracy and Donna Schiller. Lena, hello. Hi, Florine and Mary Ann. Hello. Hi, everybody. Sorry for the crazy, I had a post yesterday in my VIP group with the lookbook for the launch for Christmas, and I apologize. I checked the link before I posted it, and then something went crazy. So I basically just reposted it, and then it worked fine. So I did go back and reply to all your comments that said that your link wasn't working. Anyway, so that is there, and normally I would do the wheel of names for that, but since some of you didn't get a chance to get back in and post your screenshots, I'm going to give you an extra day. We're going to push everything one extra day. So if you go to that post in the VIP group, click on the link and post your screenshot of your very favorite thing from the launch. Tomorrow I will do my wheel of names for that. And then we're going to extend, then I will do also some happy mail for friends who make purchases today and tomorrow for the new launch. So we're just going to spread out our giveaways for maybe another day just to give you guys time since my post was a little wonky last night. And honestly, don't even know why, because it was fine before. It was fine both times, actually. Okay, sounds good, Anita. Check pins, plate, steel healing. You have to go back again in a month. Lena, this is insane for you. I'm so sorry. Hi, Susan. How are you? So you're just one hand, Lena? Like you can't do anything with that hand or arm? Like you can't even like... I guess I don't know the extent of the injury. I just know it's been going on for days and days. All your orders in. Good. Hi, Patty Lintz. How are you? Hope you're good. So, guys, we're just painting this, and I really just want to do one coat. So, I did not add much water to my paste here because it does go on very thick. And I just didn't want to have to do more than one coat. So, I'm going to go back in some of these spots. we're going to leave it however it goes. We're going to do one coat because you don't want to watch me paint for 9 days, right? Not for 9 days is what I say in my classroom a lot. This is taking you guys 9 days is what you guys, I'm exaggerator. All right, this is going to be decent. You know, maybe I'll do one like watered down coat just to get it spread out. We'll smooth our paint out, our paste out with our wet brush, and that should do it probably. It's going to be good enough because we're going to put something on top of here anyway. Just trying to spread it out. Thank you, Denise Wingler. Appreciate you for the sprinkles. That helps a crafter so much. I do appreciate it. Lena said, they put a brace back on and I take it off to stretch my hand and wrist, take a shower, but then I'm supposed to wear it full time. So you can't use that hand at all when it's in the brace? I'm like trying to figure out a way that you can still craft, friend. What would I do? I don't know what I would do with myself. I would figure out a way to do it with like the wrong hand. Yes, 9 days. All right, we're going to set this aside over here and let that dry for just a minute. Okay, and I did some prep work so you guys didn't have to watch paint dry for too long. I've got these little cutouts that I already painted in white and brown. This was the Peanuts football with all the little Peanuts characters. So I just chose a few and I painted them. Thank you, Deb Cobb. I chose mainly white and then I did some of the footballs in a little bit of espresso. We are going to, what are we going to do? We are going to make sure this is dry. We're going to sand them and wax them. No, we're not going to wax. We're going to fuzz really good. We're going to get an outline going and then we're going to paint. Thank you, Deb Cobb. I've tried again yesterday. It's just too frustrating. It's not fun. No, I totally get that. I totally get it. If you can't do it, it would be frustrating and annoying. And basically, you're just watch TV for a little while. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to lightly sand your surface. It's just going to give you a smoother chalking. The word I want to use. And then we're not gonna wax this time because I want to be able to paint it and I don't want the wax to like bead up or the paint to bead up. So, well, we're gonna use markers actually to fill in on this one. But that's still the same. I'm not changing my mind on any of what I just said. We are just gonna do that. And then I'm going to take, this is the Peanuts transfer I'm going to use. I haven't used it yet. I have all the cutouts are on my Etsy site for all of these. I'm just using a few for this design. Thank goodness football has started. Thank goodness. I get you, Lena. That is amen to that. And then you have something to do, right? And are you reading? Do you like to read? My husband, if that happened, he would be reading nonstop. Hey, Daniel, how are you? Welcome to my page. Is it Daniel or Danielle? Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm just going to add a bunch of lint to the back. Now, all of these Peanuts characters are just like sketches of them. So what we're going to end up doing is creating our outline and then painting it in and then putting our outline back on. We're going to start with this one, the biggest one. So we're just going to lay this down. Hang on, it's very sticky still, so I may need to. making me, it's a little bit challenging to get it lined up because it's super sticky here. I feel like it's over to the left still. Hang on. Daniel. All right, great. Yes, I read. I love listening to music. I play with my dog. All those things. Who's getting their garden going? Oh, your garden, Lena. Hi, Pam Paulo. How are you? Hi, Sissy. All right, I'm going to do this on here so it's less sticky. There we go. Now she's lined up. I keep moving it. I get it and then I move it. All right. Got her lined up. I decided to do Peppermint Patty. So let's slide that in. And you'll see when we get our thing all laid out what I'm going for here. What color is Peppermint Patty's hair? Is it orange? I feel like it's orange. Oh, and then this one. And then I decided to do Woodstock. Kicking the football. Okay, so he's just this little tiny guy, and we got the word boot, which we may just have to do the one time. Oh, hang on. Isn't it so cute? Thank you, Sissy. Appreciate it. Hang on, I'm just having a, you know what, we'll do that after we do this. Okay, we're just going to create an outline. So I'm going to use, am I going to use this? I don't know. Do I want to use white? Do I want to use, you can use any color. Honestly, let me grab this. Let me grab, you know what? Let's use this. This is Greige. I don't even know if this one is in stock anymore, but you can use this. You can use Storm. You can use Dune is a great color to do this outline with. Whatever you like, you can do. I just like to pick like a light color. And then when you chalk over it, like you don't see, if you do it that way, you don't see like anything you miss. It's very forgiving if you use a lighter color. Her hair is orange. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right, because she's got orange hair. She's like, she's got the freckles. She's like me, right? Okay, let's get a squeegee here. So if you're new to my page, these are reusable. They're silkscreen transfers, not really stencils. And you can use these over and over and over again. I'm going to show you. As long as you take good care of them. So we're going to chalk this actually twice. The first time we're just going to get our storybook, coloring book outline. And we're going to use our markers if I can. And maybe a paintbrush here and there. To add the detail. Cartoon, it was brown. I think it was mainly like you assumed it was red-ish, orange-ish, because she had all the freckles and everything, is what I picture it. Okay, so we got them, and then I want to do Woodstock and the word boot. So I just couldn't get it in here the right way with the football and everything too. So there we go. We're going to do that. I mean, I think it looked brown, but it doesn't matter. We're going to do it the way we do it, so it doesn't matter. We got our little outlines. I'm going to get my boot in here. Sometimes on the smaller cutouts, it's way easier to flip it over and stick it on the back and then just turn it back, okay? I think I'm going to do this one in black because we're not going to have to do it again. We only have to do it this one time because this is just the word boot. Okay, with our outline in white. All right, let me show you this little boot. This is a little boot. Hopefully you can see that. It's so cute. Got our little boot. And then we're going to get it all put together. We're going to need our black in a minute. Okay, now this, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to clean it because we're going to need it again, and we're going to do everything in black, the outline at the end, okay? So I'm just going to spray it with some regular water. Okay, get most of that paste off, and then we're going to clean the front and the back with our board eraser, okay? Let me know, are you ready for, hit the heart button if you're ready for Christmas crafting. Let's do it that way. We'll hit that heart button if we're ready for Christmas crafting. If you are not ready for Christmas crafting, then hit that, there's like a care button. If you hit all the thumbs up thing, you can see the cares. And let's see which one wins. So hit that heart button if you are ready for Christmas crafting, not Christmas season, but Christmas crafting. And hit the care button a bunch of times if you are still doing fall. And I know this is delayed, so I'm gonna watch and see who wins. Who gets the most? The heart or the care? And again, I know it's super delayed, so we're gonna do that while I clean this. All right, I just cleaned both sides, and then we're gonna paint. I see nothing. You guys are ready for 0 things. I see no hearts and no nothings. You gotta vote. I mean, you don't gotta. You can just watch. You do you, guys. Unless it is all just stopped dead in its tracks. Okay, stop dead in the tracks. I am going to refresh because I see no comments and no nothing. So weird. Okay, we're going to dry this really quick. Oh, there we go. I see Florine's hearts. Florine is ready for Christmas, but I see nobody else. Let's try it again. Per Wikipedia, oh, Jan is getting deep down and dirty with this. Let me make this smaller and maybe I can see your hearts, guys. I see some, but I can't see it all. Oh, so Jan is right. Jan just wants to be right. I see it in the corner, but for some reason I can't see it like. That's so weird. Hi, Crafty Mom. How are you? All right, I see those hearts. I see some of it. All right, you guys are there. And Jan is saying brown. She's sticking to it. That's fine. All right, we're going to paint in. Now, I am going to do the face and these footballs with chalk paste, okay? I guess I took the world's smallest brush. Hang on. Why I did that, I don't know. Hang on. Let me get a little better brush. I'm going to do the footballs in espresso. You can use bark. You can use any color you like. I mostly had the footballs kind of done already, but I got a little bit of white on them. So we're going to just touch up our footballs. I actually did pretty good on this one. I did 1,000,000 hearts. All right, Janet, you're ready for Christmas. Jan grew up with peanuts, not necessarily have to be right. It's okay. I'm just teasing you, Jan. You went knee deep into Wikipedia, so I'm good. You're right. It was a brownish, sort of looked red sometimes. Not a big deal. It wasn't like the redhead, because remember, she really liked the red hair girl, or Charlie Brown liked the little red hair girl. That is what her hair was, red. So we'll see what we can do for the hair for Peppermint Patty. I don't know what color I'm gonna do exactly for her just yet. Okay, so the footballs are brown. That we can all agree on, right? We can agree on that. I need a paper towel. Cindy Clark, sometimes I have to go out and back in to see comments. Huh, that's strange. Why is that? Oh, you mean when you're live. Oh, I don't have to do that. I had blown up my screen, and that's why I couldn't see, and I thought I shrunk it, but for some reason, it didn't shrink, so I don't know what's going on with that. As long as I have a second device, I can always see comments, but I have a computer. If you use an iPad when you go live, you're going to run into that probably. Okay, so I am doing a mixture of Camel chalk paste, if you have your paste, and white. And that's what I like to use for the skin color for my Caucasian look. So I'm doing her little, you know, she wears sandals. Now, Jan, what color is her sandals? I feel like green. Do you know that? I'm getting her hand, holding the football. In this color also. In her arm. Okay, then we're going to get their faces the same. Florrie Peppermint Patty's hair was dirty blonde, more on the brown side, streaks of blonde. Well, that is, thanks for sprinkling, Jeannie. Hi, Lavender Lace. Excited to see football themed project. Yay, Linda. Okay, let me get back to painting. We're going to do Lucy's face. And in this design, she is wearing like a sweater. I don't know what colors we're going to use, but we're just going to have fun with the markers after I get their faces painted. I'm feeling a little jittery, which is weird, like I've had caffeine, but I have not. I mean, I had my tea in the morning, but that's it. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe that is it. Okay, and then I need to add a smidge of water in there. We're going to get her hands with that camel. Holding the football. Snoopy's white. Charlie Brown. And Snoopy and Charlie Brown are in this picture. They're wearing ref shirts. So I'm just going to keep their shirts white, because they're going to be like black and white shirts. Generic ref colors. We're going to get her knees, her legs. I don't see his anywhere. And his sister, Sally. And her face. She's holding some pom-poms. So white, he's basically gonna be black and white. He's good. He's holding a whistle. That's good. Black and white. I think I pretty much have. Okay, now we just have to decide on what we want to do for what color should her pom-poms be? Go ahead and comment that. I'm going to look for, I'm going to say Peppermint Patty is going to be wearing green, and we're just going to use this green in my Sharpie markers. Green sandals. And I'm going to have her shirt be green, this green color. I don't know why I feel so shaky. We're just going to have all her clothes be this green color, I guess. We can figure out her hair in a minute. Blue or yellow for the pom-poms is a good idea, but they were green in the movie, which markers make everyone remember different. Yes. No, Florine, not diabetes. I don't think I have diabetes. My sugar levels are usually good. Sandals match your hair. Well, too late, Jan. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, we can always go back over. We don't know what her hair is going to be. It's TBD. What if we use this color? No, that's very red. I don't know. I need yellow right now. I do know Sally, her hair is yellow. We're going to have to figure out Peppermint Patty's hair. I did not look at a picture before. Oh, wait a minute. I see. I missed all this. Hang on. Hold the phone. I'm seeing the details a little better. This is her ear. This is the rest of her face. I missed all that. I'm thinking since we're using yellow on her hair, we'll do blue pom-poms. Snoopy's gonna be black and white. I need a different green for the grass. I guess I should be using, maybe I should be using Ivy. Oh, well, maybe. I mean, I'm going for a physical, because since I couldn't get into my doctor at all, which was super annoying, I'm going, the earliest I could get in was on the 18th. So I'm having a physical done on the 18th. And they're going to take, I'm going to do a fasting blood draw tomorrow, so that's TBD. I'm sure they're going to check all the things, right? I'm putting a little bit of grass here and a little bit of grass here. Okay, I still have to do Woodstock. Woodstock is yellow. Oh, and there's grass here. Grass on our football. Okay, and she's wearing some clothes. All right, now we just need to play around with it. Okay, hear me out. I know her hair is not orange, but let's start with this. Just bear with me. We're not going to stick with this color, but we're going to attempt a blend here. This brown and then maybe this one. be safe than sorry. Good to have your blood sugar checked quickly. You get results online. I don't think it's that, but it could be. I'm trying to like mix this orange and this brown. It's really not working out. I'm trying to please everyone. I don't know. That might work. Okay, we're going to do the pom-poms in blue because go blue. We are going to, oh, I got to get her little arms too. All right, guys, I got 15 minutes here. We're going to do that. We're going to make her shirt. We're going to make her little dress purple because, we're going to make her sweater purple. Because why not? Just trying to see. Oh, she's kneeling. Their shoes are white, right, guys? I'm assuming their shoes are white. Are they white or brown? Let me know. Do I have a gray? I feel like in the Sharpie markers, I have a gray somewhere. Maybe not. Yep. Blue and gold pom-poms. Yes, Patty, go blue. Thanks for the heart, you guys. He's got a little whistle in his hand. And I can see that I missed just a couple little spots of this. His fingers. And something on... Oh no, she's wearing a sweater. Okay. So I'm thinking Lucy's shirt can be... Do I have a pink? Yellow. Weird that there wouldn't be a pink. Black and white. I don't know. Maybe red. We'll use this red. It's kind of an orangey red. For the dress. And we're going to go over the S. Doesn't matter. We're going to re-chalk it all in just a second. Did we say if the shoes were... Hi, Madeline. Nobody said about the shoes. I'm going to leave the shoes white. The only thing is, one last detail that I'm noticing is this. Basically, we're going to end up putting this on our green background. So I want some of this to be green here. So it shows that they're like on the field. Okay, here we go. Woodstock. Darn it. Sorry, Woodstock. Woodstock is yellow. His whole little body. And we're going to give him a, whatever color this is, helmet. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's get some chalking done. Thanks for being patient with all of that. Here we go. We are going to move all them. Grab our board. Is it dry? It's just a little bit. Thanks for sprinkling, Madeline. How are you? We're going to take our board. We're going to sand it lightly just to smooth out the paint as we do every time. We're going to get our sanding dust off. We're going to wax it. And then we're going to use a couple transfers. And this is just going to protect our paint. Okay. Now, the launch just happened today for those of you who are popping on. Christmas launch. We've been talking about it. So type the word launch. Check your messages. And just a couple days left, guys, to grab my craft box that's on my Etsy site. Tonight, I'm going to be working on getting all the cutouts for the new launch ready for you. I didn't get the digital information that I needed to be able to do it last night. So I'm doing it today. I started working on it a little bit earlier. Okay, where's my transfer? Here it is. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. It says Family, Faith, Family, and Football. Whoops, Nancy. Hang on. Getting a little ahead of myself here. I'm going to add some lint to the back. Okay, and we are going to use some bright white chalk paste. And we're going to put this right in the middle-ish. And we're just going to chalk this whole kit and caboodle in bright white, okay? Except we're going to kind of go around a couple things. So I might need this. All right. We're going to start at the top. And I'm going to get all these hashtag things, hash marks, as far as I can. I'm not going to do the word family or faith, but I am going to get as many of these little lines as I can. And if I get something else, I'm not that worried about it. And we'll see if we need anything else after we get it put together here. So I'm just grabbing some of those lines that are in between each of the words, little hash marks. Okay, and then we're going to lift this. Okay, and then we're just going to let it sit. And then we're going to do the whole bottom. Okay, so I'm just kind of piecing this together because I want to make my own design, which you guys know I love to do that. And if I get a little bit of white where I end up not needing it or wanting it or I don't like it, I can always paint over it with the green. It's one of the bonuses of having a base color. Okay, so we're just going to do this. Okay, so then we're going to lift this all up. So cute. All right, this you're going to clean in your sink. Okay? And then for this minute, we're going to set this aside. All right, I see I got little marks here, but it doesn't matter. We're going to put things on top of it anyway. So we're going to get our little characters back over here. We're basically done with the white. Okay, and I'm going to, these are dry already. I'm just going to sand them lightly, very lightly. And we're going to chalk everything in black, okay? We're going to add a little wax so we don't pull all this up. Thank you, Lena. I'm very excited about this. Wait till you see the very end. Stick around to the very end because it is super awesome. I think it's going to be super awesome. All right. Here we go. You ready? We're going to put our details back on with our black. Thank you, Kathy. All right. So again, let's start with our bigger group of kids here. Now I clean this and I just relining it up here. Hang on. Shh, all quiet. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's going to be close. Here we go. We're going to chalk this whole thing in black, which should just bring out all our details. The magic of the transfer. And then we'll do the same thing with our Woodstock and our Peppermint Patty. Hopefully, I think her hair turned out pretty awesome, actually. I think it looks like how I remember it. You guys, look at how stinking cute they are. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, moving on. Let's go to Peppermint Patty. And once I get her details in, I'll hold her up so you guys can see her. Hang on. It's hard because it's like, okay. There we go. We're going to get her chalked in. How fun. All right, look at her hair. I think that's a really good mix of orange and brown. What do you think? Are you liking it? I think she turned out pretty awesome. And then we just have little Woodstock and our football. I'm going to do Woodstock first, because he's smaller. Be easier to line him up first. And then slide the football in there. Isn't that so cute? Thank you. Now he's stuck to my, oh darn it, Nancy. I was trying to be tricky about it, and then I made it annoying. We're just going to do one at a time. One at a time. Oh my God, he's so cute. So cute. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, I got my stuff all over this. Now I just need to do the football. So cute. Now I'm having a hard time seeing it, but I think that's good. Now I'm wondering if I should have chalked the football in white. Thank you, Deb. Probably should have chalked the outline of the football in white, but I did black. Too bad. It did black. I'm not undoing it. We're stuck with it. All right. Thank you guys for the hearts. All right, let's get this all put together. I think it's going to be super cute. Like I said, wait till the very end how I decide to get it all together in one fell swoop here. I'm probably over. Oh, I got 1 minute. I'm not going to be done in 1 minute, but I will be done in 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. So we've got our transfer. I'm assuming it's dry. I mean our original. It's already dry. Okay, we're going to glue all this on. I'm going to make a plan. We're going to put these guys here. See where I'm going with this? You guys, I'm so excited about this. We're going to put, I think we're going to put Peppermint Patty here. I don't know, it just kind of depends. We're going to put the football here. This is almost like this with transfer was meant to be with this. How adorable. And then the word boot. It technically goes like that. Thank you, Dawn. All right, we're going to start gluing this down. So I'm using wood glue. I definitely am getting low, so you know me. Probably going to run out before I remember to go get some. Hopefully not. Good old Peppermint Patty. And this. Little bit of glue on Woodstock. And on the word boot, which is just cute, honestly. Oh, okay, and then this is cute enough, but I decided we're going to get my TV, you guys. Now this TV is on my Etsy site. And if I were you, because I will post a link for the insert so you can make this interchangeable. I glued the Spooky Crew down. I didn't really feel like cutting out a new one. So we're just going to put some command strips on my Spooky Crew. Maybe this way. So that I can have it be Halloween. And I can just change it this way. I'll probably cut a new TV at some point and then only have command strips on here. But I wasn't thinking. I was so excited when I made this. I glued the Spooky Crew down. What I should have done was do something removable. And that way it'll be removable. But this will go right here in the TV. And this is just going to sit up a little higher than the frame, but that's okay. When you do yours, you're going to make sure you make your pieces removable out of your TV. Put glue down, or what is the word I want to use? Velcro or something like that. Okay. All right, and then the TV, I'm going to hold it like this, but the TV does come with a stand. So we'll be able to stand up for you. I just don't want my pieces to fall off. So what do you guys think? I think this turned out so stinking adorable. Hit that heart button for me. Sprinkle the video. There we go. Now I can see probably the hearts. How cute. There's the hearts. I see them now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Type the word launch. Check your messages. Guys, you can still get all these transfers, even though the Christmas stuff is going on right now. There's all this is still available. I didn't use anything that wasn't. Thank you so much for all the hearts. We'll see you guys really, really soon, okay? Thank you so much, guys. Have a great, great night. All right. Oh, they're sliding. We're going to slide them back. There we go. Told you it was still going. All right, see you guys.